Hey guys, we are live. Lighting is too much, huh? We are live. This is the JCSAT-18 mission and the Kacific1 mission. Aboard this Falcon 9, there are 2 satellites that are going into low Earth orbit for parts of Asia and other areas that don't have broadband internet or high-speed internet. Go for launch. We just heard 23 seconds until liftoff. I'm currently making my cheering signs for Ms. Tree and Miss Chief. Why is the screen titled? I don't know. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Lift off! Here it goes. Woo! Falcon 9!
Vehicle is pitching downrange.
Vehicle is pitching downrange. That's good. Hopefully nominal. Wow, that's a loud one. I don't know why it's tilted sideways. I'm sorry. Look at that. So today they're attempting to recover both booster fairings from this Falcon 9 rocket vehicle on Ms. Tree and Ms. Chief that are stationed in the Atlantic
Ocean.
Ocean.
Falcon 9 carrying the JCSAT-18 Kacific1 satellite
Nominal.
to geostationary transfer orbit. Stage 1 is now in full power. Everything looks nominal.
Yay!
We're now, oh, you heard the call for throttling
Falcon
down.
9 is supersonic.
Supersonic!
We're
Broke the
approaching
sound or
max
speed.
Q.
The
This
sound
is when
barrier.
the rocket goes
Max
through
Q.
the moment of
Maximum
greatest
aerodynamic
pressure.
Making my
Falcon
signs.
9 is experiencing maximum aerodynamic pressure.
Max Q! Woohoo! Yay!
Now the next 3 events that we have coming up will be in rapid
Ms.
succession. Main engine cutoff, stage
Go,
separation,
Ms. Tree.
and second engine start 1. Main engine
Thank
cutoff, or as
you.
you'll hear it called out, MECO.
Thank you for joining
is where all
on
9
this live
engines
stream.
of Falcon 9 first stage shut down. You just heard the call out for MVAC engine chill. Again, that's when we're pre-chilling those turbo pumps on the second stage. Now, the MECO will
Speed
be
is
followed by
3,400
stage
kilometers
separation,
per hour.
or the separation of the first and second stages. Finally, second engine start, where we'll light the Merlin vacuum engine on the
SES1
second stage.
or SES2.
And begin to carry the satellite to its target orbit.
Yay!
Let's listen
Approximately
in for this.
33 minutes after takeoff. Sorry the lighting's so crappy. I didn't plan very well for it. 9 Merlin engines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9.
MECO coming up in
MECO
20
is main
seconds.
engine cutoff. It's coming up in 20 seconds. Go, Ms. Chief. Go, Ms. Tree. Ms. Chief. Ms. Tree. You think they can catch him in their
Trajectory
nets?
is looking good. And still at full power.
Okay.
On the left-hand side of your screen.
MECO.
MECO, main engine
Stage
cutoff.
separation.
Woohoo! Yeah! Is the audio too loud, everyone?
So there on your screen as the second engine.
Look how big-
sorry,
there come the
second stage
Griffins.
engine begins to glow a
Look, you can
bright
see-
orange. We have confirmation
First
there.
I believe
and
of
second stage
you
are
can
on
see the
full
lights
the
trajectory.
stage separation
on
and
Earth
second
right there.
engine start 1.
See the
On
edges?
the left-hand side of your screen,
Great
you'll
fins!
see stage 1 as it begins its descent to
Stage 2
the
is headed
jet ship.
towards
Of course,
low
I still
Earth
love
orbit.
you. You can actually see the lights of Cape Canaveral there in the background.
Oh, stage 1 is landing, and of course I
And
still
on the
love you.
right-hand side of your screen, like I said, is the second stage. So we're coming up to fairing deployment.
Fairing deployment.
We jettison the fairing to shed any unnecessary weight from the second stage.
Yes! Fairing deployment. Okay, so it sounds like stage 1 is going to land back on, of course I still love you, so that brings me to this. Right here.
Separation is confirmed.
So as you see there, fairing has separated.
Sorry
Again, we
to
are
be
attempting
adjusting.
to catch those on our recovery vessels, but we now have confirmation that second stage is performing nominally.
Sorry, everyone.
And we are looking good so far for today's mission.
All right.
Acquisition of signal Bermuda.
Bermuda? Bahama, Come on, pretty mama. Just like to give a quick
Now, at this point in the mission, the first
review,
stage is currently
SpaceX.
on a parabolic trajectory from the launch site going towards Of Course I Still Love You.
Of course
which
I
again
Still
is
Love You.
about 350 nautical miles off the Florida coast.
350
To
nautical miles.
successfully land, the first stage will need to do a few things. First, it'll need to reorient so its engines and heat shield enter the Earth's atmosphere first. Then it'll
Boost back
reignite
bird.
3 of its Merlin engines for entry burn to reduce the aerodynamic forces and heating experience as it transitions back into the thicker parts of the Earth's atmosphere. Once it's in the atmosphere, the grid fins will take over, guiding the rocket towards Of Course I Still Love You.
Yay! I have
When we're
art
above the
online
drone ship, a
of
little after T+8 minutes into flight.
stage 1
the
coming back
center
to Of
Merlin
Course I Still Love
engine
You.
will
I'll post the
ignite
link
for
below.
landing burn,
You
followed
can
by
buy a
landing leg
t-shirt,
deploy,
you
and
can buy a
hopefully
poster,
gentle touchdown
you can buy
on Of Course I Still Love You.
Ms. Tree, Ms. Chief, Ms. Tree, Ms. Chief.
Entry burn is scheduled to begin in about a minute from now, and it'll last about 20 seconds.
Re-entry into the atmosphere.
First and second stage continue to follow a
Nominal trajectory.
And we're
Woohoo!
seeing some slight plumes on the left. That's the shot from the first stage. We're obviously in the Earth's shadow right now.
Looks like the
On your right side is the second stage MVAC engine continuing.
there we
its
go.
burn.
There we go. Here comes the entry burn, re-entry burn. I always get so nervous.
Just about 20 seconds away from entry burn begin.
Looks like it's already unleashed some of the cooled nitrogen gas. There we go. It's igniting.
Stage 1 FTS has safed.
FTS. First, something. Woo!
Burn startup.
Yeah!
Sight of those 3 Merlin vacuum engines. Now, fun fact, JCSAT-14 was actually the first time SpaceX successfully landed a geosynchronous transfer mission on
Oh,
a
shut the
drone
front
ship.
door. Did you know that? I didn't know that.
Since then, we've made 43
JCSAT-14.
successful landings between drone ships and on land.
43
Stage
successful
1 entry
landings.
burn shutdown.
Okay.
And we're hoping to make tonight's attempt our 47th successful first stage recovery.
Come on.
So if you're just joining us, the first stage just concluded its entry burn. It's on its way back to Of Course I Still Love You. The second stage is
I love, of
continuing
course, I still
its,
love you.
First engine burn towards a parking orbit.
Oh.
That's taking the JCSAT-18 Kacific1
I'm just kidding.
satellite
They'll bring it back. Don't worry.
up into orbit around the Earth.
Look at
Prepare
that
for a second
beautiful
happening
burn.
shortly after.
We're at 7 minutes and 20 seconds. T plus.
Now, landing burn on the first stage and secondary engine cutoff number 1 will happen about the same time. Both of those are scheduled for about T+8 minutes.
T plus 8
Stage
minutes.
1 entry transonic.
Second stage has entered terminal guidance.
Yes.
At this point in the mission, the grid fins are guiding the first stage towards Of Course I Still Love You.
Slowing it down and reorienting.
The video feed
We
back
will.
here for
Don't
the
you
first
worry.
stage shortly.
Of course I still love you.
Stage 1 landing burn startup.
Ah! Bring it back!
Is saved.
Bring it back! It's better if I talk in a frog-like voice. Come on. Show us the footage. Show us the footage. Show us the footage. There, it's gonna come back. I can see it. I can feel it. I can taste it. Here it is! Woo! Come on! Land!
Stage 1 landing leg deploy.
Woo! I think it's solid and standing. Yay! Woo! Yes!
A bunch of things happen there.
47th
Secondary engine cutoff.
successful recovery.
Spacecraft is in a good
Woo! My adrenaline's pumping.
Booster 1056 has just recovered it for the 3rd time. This is our 47th successful landing.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to the whole team here.
The whole team.
Now with that, the second stage is currently in orbit and will continue coasting for about 20 minutes until the phasing is correct for
They
secondary
did
engine
just
start
do it
number
again.
2. We're
Yay!
going to pause
Thank
live
you,
coverage
David.
for now, but we'll be back at about T+27 minutes for MVAC engine relight. Until then, please enjoy this animation of the vehicle's progress, and we'll see you back here shortly.
Animation. Shall we go check out Everyday Astronaut in the meantime? Who's feeling it? Okay, I'm almost done with my Ms. Chief and Miss Tree. I wonder if they're actually going to show it, because I'm all ready. No! No, no! No! It's too bright, isn't it? Let's see if I can. There's a side one. Is that better? Is that no better? No. It's just the angle. Sorry, everyone. I'll get it better next time, I promise. The screen is tilted. I just watched the landing. Oh, it's tilted. Is it really? Okay, let's see what I can do here. Is it reoriented? Orientation is locked. Oh, lame. I see what you mean. Ah, frustrating. I'm sorry, everyone. Is it landscape? No. I'm so sorry, everyone. All right, I guess it's going to be portrait mode. Looks good in portrait. Okay, thank you, Michael. We're going to do it in portrait. Every day is a learning experience. Thanks, Andy. I appreciate you guys and your feedback. All right, so this music is just baller. Trying to reorient my tripod for portrait mode when it's set up. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry it was tilted. I feel badly. Who would have thunk? There we go. Why is this so hard for me right now? There we go. Whew. I'm sweating here shortly. I am so sorry. Experience learned. Knowledge acquired. Ooh, that lighting is horrible. Better darker? My neck was hurting. I'm so sorry. Thanks for staying tuned. What do you think? What did you think of the landing? I thought it was awesome. It's very exciting. I just wanted to read actually some statistics for you guys and girls and whoever's watching from of all of the landings. Let's see. Stats. SpaceX now. They provide really good stats. So I'm going to turn this down while it jives and parties. Okay. Let's see. So Falcon 9 in total has launched 79 times and 77 out of 79 were success. And launches per year, so far 100% trajectory for 2019 for SpaceX, and they've launched 11 this year. In 2018, they launched 21, and it was 21 of 21, so 100%. And then back to 2017, 18 out of 18, so 100%. Wow. 2016 was 8 of 9 launched successfully, so 88.9%. In 2015 was 6 of 7, so 85.7% success rate. So 2015 is when they started, as far as I know, is when SpaceX started attempting the reuse. How many did they launch in total? Let me see. In total, all of them? Let's see. 79, that's 82. Technically Falcon 9, Falcon Heavy, Falcon 1, and Starship, which hasn't flown yet. 79 plus 3, 82, plus 5, 87. 87 in total. As far as SpaceX Now, there's an app that I use on my phone that tells me all of the upcoming launches. I would highly recommend downloading it. I believe it's available on the Apple, the App Store, as well as Android or the Google Play Store. So I have been reading, and in 2020, for the Starlink satellite mission, SpaceX plans on launching. Can we count the Starship Hopper though? I think that we can if you want. The app name is, thank you, Michael, great question. The app name is SpaceX Now. And it has a little, it's a blue icon with an X through it. Oh, I guess I should do this. An X. Let's see. So boosters reused, 19 successful reflights, and the most a single booster has been flown is 3 times. And that was, I believe the 3rd time was this previous mission, this very last one, which was it commercial resupply 18 or 19 to the International Space Station. Downloading now, yay! Okay, Dragon, let's see. I'm looking at it online, so you can also go to spacexnow.com, because this is what I do when I say that, and look at stats. First Mars landing, unmanned, is expected in 2023. If you look at the SpaceX Now app, and I would, but it's on my phone, and you guys are on my phone. SpaceX app has previous launches, excuse me, and then upcoming launches. And typically I will look at that to see if it's, one, when they anticipate it. And a lot of them say TBD, but I know if you scroll to the very bottom of upcoming launches, you'll see a Mars or a lunar moon launch, a Mars launch, and then a Mars crewed launch. Crewed as in crew, like manned astronauts, crew people. And I believe that's scheduled for 2024 to be determined. And then the first launch to Mars with supplies is scheduled for 2023. So it's 2019, it's almost 2020. And if SpaceX continues at the pace that it's been thriving at, I think that it really could happen. And it's not just a crazy Elon Musk. He's not, well, I just love him, but I love his outlandish ideas. SpaceX Now, a SpaceX fan app developed by Brad Les Hammond. I'm not sure who the developer is, but I really appreciate whoever it was. I would love to meet that person because they have provided me with just great information for every single launch. All rights reserved. I can probably find out though. Looks like they do have a Patreon account, so I should support them on Patreon and show my love. I'm definitely gonna do that. Yeah, it's available on the Google Play Store and the App Store. So in 2020, Starlink launches are expected to happen every 2 weeks. Did you hear that? Every 2 weeks. Some people are a little upset about that because they say it's going to pollute the sky. But that's pretty cool. I mean, 2 weeks at a time, 2 weeks, and there'll be satellites going up to provide internet for people all over the world. I feel so weird in portrait mode. It's just different. That's a lot of satellites, 60 each, right? David, that's a good question. The first one I know was 60 satellites. I'm not exactly sure if it's going to be 60 each time, but you would think, right? Oh yeah, I can't wait to watch them. 30 satellites per, whoa, tripod just slid. Hope you guys enjoyed that slide ride. All right, let's see what's going on the interwebs. Every day, let's see. Whoa, that's bright, isn't it? Everyday astronaut. Woo, super bright. Let's see what Tim Dodds has to say over here.
In an era of online retail where everything is just a few
Ad
clicks away, buying a car
playing.
should be no different. That's why at
Checking out this app, it's
Carvana,
crazy.
you can buy a car
I know,
whenever
right?
online. We made it easy
In
to
2029,
browse
really?
and buy
Wow.
10,000 cars. You can even trade it.
Fingers there.
There he is.
Really pushing them, stress testing them.
What's up, my main man? I'm gonna give you a thumbs up.
But we're about to see. That's nothing. Just wait. Just
This-
wait, because once they really start ramping.
This is Everyday Astronaut. You can find him on YouTube. You can find him on Instagram and on Twitter.
Liquid Chris, how you doing, man? Do we know for sure if the canards on Starship are going to fold up for launch? Like I had hypothesized.
And he's a great web host
So far, I think
for
I'm
these
wrong.
launches and a lot of other
I'm wrong about
launches.
that because no, we don't know that at all.
I'm not crazy about that background music. I can't tell if it's coming from here. Oh, it was.
Had responded to me saying that they think that they would need to tuck up, and the animations show them not tucked up. I still would think, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you tuck them up, get them a little bit more out of the airstream, get that center of, remove that variable of the center of pressure, center of lift, being at the very nose of your vehicle. Just not a very good idea, in my opinion, but I am not the one running the fluid dynamics. I'm not the one running the guidance and navigation. So they have the data. They will make the best decision necessary. I was just speculating based on just kind of general design philosophy that you don't want your fins in front, your fins and control surfaces and wings and center of lift in front of your center of mass. Just in general, but hopefully it's not even remotely an issue for them. But I still wouldn't be surprised, maybe, if some of the flights we end up seeing them tuck those canards in. So, but no confirmation yet, and if anything, I'm wrong. So there you go.
And that's
heard it here
okay.
first. Seth,
You
do I
heard it
think
here
that
first.
Blue Origin will be the only competition for SpaceX reusability once they finally get a rocket to space with a paid payload?
Love you, Everyday Astronaut. Let's go back to check his page out. He has been someone I followed for a long time. Let's go back here. Do you guys have any other questions? I'd love to answer them while we have time. I am going to open up and get a little bit more light, so I've got to demic myself here quickly. Sorry if it's loud. Let there be light. Is that mo better? It's a beautiful sunset here in Arizona. Where are you guys from? Anybody? Where are you watching from? And what's the temperature like there? Arizona! Woohoo! Yeah, so you're seeing this beautiful sunset too. Delaware, and it's cold. I grew up in Indiana, and when I moved to Arizona, I've moved a couple different times before I moved to Arizona. I've lived in Chicago, I lived in Louisville, Kentucky. In college, I studied abroad in Sydney, Australia. Ooh, 19 degrees. Oh, that chills my bones. But the two things I threw away when I first, Canada! Woo woo! French Canadian, cool. Are you in Montreal? Montreal? I can't, my French accent is not great anymore. Thank you for joining. But when I moved to Arizona, I had 2 snow scrapers in my car. Winnipeg, oh, what's up? And I threw those away because I didn't need to scrape any snow off the windshield anymore. Thank you for joining. I'm so glad. Woo woo. It does get chilly here in Arizona, and I will sometimes pull out my full-length puffer coat, like when I lived in Chicago and it was freezing. Delaware, 19 degrees. Brr. Brr. Makes my bones chill. Negative 10? Oh. 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 Left my snow shovel behind in Missouri. That's right. You don't need it in Arizona. Gross. No, I've never experienced negative 45, and I'm not sure I would ever want to experience that. Maybe once. But I think that my face would freeze off and there would just be skeleton bones left. Negative 9 Celsius, 16 Fahrenheit. That's cold. I love to visit cold places. My brother still lives over in the Midwest, and anytime I want, I can get that cold weather experience again. My sister used to live in New York City, and I love to visit, especially around the holidays. Solid. You can break your hairs. Oh my gosh. Have you ever done that cup experience? Well, I'm sure you have, where you have liquid in a cup and then you throw it in the air and it just dissipates. That's a pretty cool experiment for cold weather. Oh, we've got some mission control. So I was working on my signs. Go Miss Chief. Did I spell chief right? C-H-I-E-F? Yes, I before E except after C. And then go Miss Tree. Those are the two ships that are in the Atlantic Ocean that are supposed to be trying to catch the booster fairings from this Falcon 9 rocket. It freezes, that's right. It just goes into the air. Go Ms. Tree. Winnipeg. Where is Winnipeg? North, south, east, west. And what part of Delaware? I don't know Delaware well, but what part? And David from Arizona, where are you at? It's supposed to mean mystery and mischief. Manitoba, Canada. In the Newark near the college. What college? In Manitoba. I need to look up where Manitoba is. I know I sound like an ignorant American. I'm in England right now, but live in Phoenix. Woo woo! You live in England, or do you live in England? Or you're just in England and you live in Arizona. I love the laugh face. I just got a SpaceX now. Manitoba, West Canada. Cool. I'm hoping to make a trip up to Canada this coming year in 2020. It's a goal. I'd like to do some collaborating with other YouTubers up there. I do have a YouTube channel, which obviously you know that because you're watching it from Jessica. Here we go. We're coming back. But I wanted to travel in Western Canada. If you have any recommendations, let me know. I do want to see Banff.
The Falcon 9, followed by a successful drone ship landing of stage 1. Stage 2 was confirmed for good orbit, so we're now approaching second engine start 2. Engine chill
SES2.
has begun on the Merlin vacuum engine, and
I missed that. I'll
in
look
about
at it
30
after.
seconds, we'll see the second relight of MVAC.
Oh, I went to Banff. It's beautiful. Oh, I can't wait to see it. Everything I see and hear about it is it's incredible. Ah, wah, wah. It'll come back. Don't worry. Okay, we're waiting on deployment. Okay, so here's second engine startup
There
2.
on your screen, we can see MVAC as it has
Woo,
reignited.
woo! What?
A little difficulty maintaining the video stream there. It's a little hard to
So spoiled.
get video from space, as you
Yeah.
imagine.
No kidding.
But we'll bring
And
that
I'm
back
like
to you
not
as we can
but-
provide it. So we're waiting to hear the confirmation of good orbit.
Mind-blowing that they can stream from space. Look at that. Waiting for good orbit. They are going to low Earth orbit.
Sorry, I misspoke. We are waiting for a second engine cutoff followed by good orbit.
Seco. Okay.
Fun fact, stage 2 is approaching the coast of Africa right now.
Ooh, I love fun
So
facts.
it made quite some distance
How can you see
in
this
the
2
little bit of
minutes
time
before
that
you?
we were coasting.
I have no idea.
Seco.
And
Never mind,
second
I'm dumb.
engine
No, you're
cut
not.
off as
You're not
we
dumb.
Lose the cheesy orange glow of MVAC there, so we're waiting on that confirmation.
Cheesy
of
orange.
good
Low
orbit.
orbit
Great
insertion
adjective.
for payload deploy.
And we have
Woohoo!
confirmation of good orbit.
Okay.
So now that that's
So
the
now
case,
it's headed
we'll be
to
coasting
deployment.
for the next 5 minutes or so. So we'll be back just before T
SpaceX
plus
now.
33 minutes for satellite deployment. Stay tuned.
If you guys have SpaceX Now notifications turned on, they push throughout. I just received it on my phone, but I'm not going to click off because I think it'll turn you guys off. But it's really, really helpful. 5 minutes. All right, Michael. It's very, just makes me want to move my shoulders. I can't dance. Wow, that's pretty intense music. I'll take it though. So it's just approached the coast of Africa. That's pretty cool. In way, way, way up there. It's at an altitude of 331 kilometers, which I'm not sure what the conversion is. What is the conversion? Miles to kilometers. Stand by. Message retracted, okay. 1.6 kilometers per mile. So 350 kilometers would be 217 miles above Earth. That's pretty cool. That's where it's at right now. The speed is at 33,000, almost 500 kilometers per hour. It's going super fast. Okay, second engine cut off. Not sure what's going on here. That sunset is beautiful. Pardon my drool. When do we get to see the booster fairings? When do I get to use my signs? It's okay if I don't, but it was fun to make. Now we're gonna say go Miss Chief. Let's pull up the brightness here and see if that is bad or not. Are you guys seeing anything on your end yet? Fun fact, both the entire launch for each mission and the mission control audio is available for download, or is not necessarily for download, but is available on SpaceX.com/webcast, or if you go to SpaceX, you don't want to spoil. Okay, don't spoil it. But get ready, 1 minute. Ah! Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you not spoiling it. Stand by. Stand by for all call, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Phoenix. Flight attendants, prepare for arrival. Standing by. Sitting. That's, you know. Thanks again, you guys, for coming and watching this live stream. I'm so excited.
Welcome back once again to our webcast for JCSAT-18 Kacific1.
You were super fun. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate you. I'm so glad.
And in about 20 seconds, 15 seconds, we'll have payload deployment.
Payload deployment. Hope your channel keeps growing. Thank you. I appreciate that. It has been a process. The more shares, the more people tell people about the channel. It's so helpful. So I appreciate everyone so much. I appreciate
There on your
it.
screen, you
Thank
see
you.
the deployment of
Here it goes.
JCSAT
Woo!
Kacific1.
Look at that.
I always love watching as the satellite floats away from second stage out into space. Again, this was geostationary transfer
Bye.
orbit. So with that confirmation of deployment,
Yay!
we will bring our webcast to a close.
Oh.
Thanks for tuning in.
What about this?
For our liftoff from Cape Canaveral Air Force Station, followed by successful Stage 1 drone ship landing, and as you just saw, successful satellite deployment.
Wait a
Thank you to our
second.
customer Sky Perfect JSAT and to Kacific for entrusting us with today's mission. We also want to give a big thanks to the Air Force's 45th Space Wing for providing range safety.
I'm gonna
and
go
to
to
the
Twitter.
Federal Aviation Administration for
Acquisition
licensing
of signal.
today's launch.
Mauritius.
Now, of course, we also want to thank all of our viewers for tuning in to today's
Go to
launch.
SpaceX's
Please
Twitter
follow
and
our
Elon
website and
Musk's.
social media platforms for updates on our next missions and milestones.
That's exactly what he's
Until the
saying.
next time, we hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening.
Thank you. Take care to you. All right, let's see this successful landing of the stages. Bearing has deployed. About 45 minutes after liftoff, Ms. Tree and Ms. Chief will attempt to catch the fairing halves. Oh boy. Okay, welcome back, guys, for the JCSAT-18 and Kacific-1 mission. It looks like, according to SpaceX's Twitter, and it was just posted at 6:03 p.m. It is now 6:03 p.m. Just turned 6:04. That Ms. Tree, go Ms. Tree, and Ms. Chief, go Ms. Chief. Missed catching the fairing halves. The team is working to recover them for potential use on a future flight. Darn it. Well, it was a great effort, and they'll nail it the next time. And if they don't nail it the next time, then it'll definitely be nailed the next time, the second time after that. So good efforts, Ms. Chief and Ms. Tree. I made you signs. I was going to do a slow clap. Woo! Next time. Way to go, SpaceX, for recovering the first booster onto, of course, I Still Love You drone ship. And the entire team, congratulations, SpaceX, the entire team, Elon Musk. And thanks, everybody, for watching. If you like this, if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button or smash it, because that's what people say these days. All the kids, smash it like with a sledgehammer. Although, don't break your computer screen, but if you do, I can fix it. Dink. Anyways, see you next time. Thanks for watching. Hopefully, Ms. Chief and Ms. Tree will catch on the next launch. Stay tuned.